Today I bought a long box of comic books for $45, so let's see what we got. Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Jesse here with JLSComics. Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a special Saturday comic haul. So I'm going to start cruising through the books as I'm talking. I actually I'm going to wait on these. I went to my local comic shop. They have this sale that they do biannually. Today happened to be the one where it was their anniversary sale. So, um, you go and they have the tent set up out front. There's all kinds of things. There's comic books, toys, statues, movies, graphic novels, and it's all crazy discounts. The comic books, the deal was either three for $1, or you can buy a short box for 30 or a long box for 45. I went with the long box, and you can basically stuff things in on the sides, just as long as it fits in the long box, it's yours. So it was a lot of fun. Got a lot of books here, a lot of random stuff. Modern stuff, golden, silver, bronze, copper. You name it, it's all here. All the big two, some independent stuff, some variants, and I actually got a lot of doubles. So the doubles are going to be going into my contest, the winning box for the contest. So I'm going to show you some of those as we go through. So um, Marvel 2-in-1 here. This is Thing versus the Ghost Rider in a death race. I didn't know the Thing had his own like sky motorcycle, but pretty neat. Here's one that, and I don't know if this was the recall, but I grabbed two of these. So one of these is going to go into the prize. This is Avengers vs. Infinity #1. There was one that was missing some pages, so Marvel had actually recalled it. So I got two copies. And I don't know if that's it, but there you go. Anyways, and then this one, it's Thundercats #4. I think that's a variant. And this one of these is going to go in, but for some reason I grabbed three of #4 or 5. So I don't know why I got that many, but here's Conan the Barbarian #135. You can kind of see the numbers and stuff. This might be a fairly long video, so I would encourage you to maybe pause this and go grab some popcorn or a beer or a coffee and just kick back and go through this journey with me. So pretty interesting. You never know what's going to come up next, so that's fun there. Here's Red Sonja #3. Red Sonja #2. So I've actually gone to this event a couple times now, and I think this was the most fun I've had. I usually get the short box. The past couple times, well, what they do is they set up a sort of a barrier around where the tent is, and right at 10 is when you can like run, and everybody runs and like sprints. They get their boxes, and people are crazy. So they got the stuff outside, and it's super cheap, so it's not going to be like the huge crazy gems, although they say that they do hide a couple in there. But people like basically in the past they would like push and shove out of the way, and they're kind of rude, and people grab like entire long boxes and just stick them on their little cart and like roll them up front to pay, not even checking what's inside. So this time people were much more I guess respectful, much more courteous of others. So I really like that, and it made for a much more pleasant experience. People were actually helping out, and if somebody was looking for something, or you saw like I was grabbing like the Spider-Mans or whatever, somebody would be like, hey, here's some over here. I actually gave some to a couple of the kids that were looking for some X-Men. So here's a double, so that's going to go in there. Reminds me of that cover of the Hulk where he was all dark. Here's another double, so you'll get one of these if you enter my contest. Spider-Man with Doc Ock. Ron Lim cover from '93. Here's Tarzan #40. And I'm here in South Florida, so it's really hot. It is outside in the tent, so they don't really have like AC or anything. So by the time you're done, you're like hot and sweaty and tired, and you're leaning over the box, and like my lower back kind of hurts. So from that, not hurts, it's just sore from leaning over. And dehydrated and stuff, so I just really kind of tired from that. But I feel like I got in like a good days of good day's work, so pretty interesting there. Here's Tales of the Legion of Superheroes. This is number 326, and if you notice down here in the corner box, there's that, but over here it's the same book, but the direct. So we got the UPC and then the direct edition. So interesting. Here's number 296. So we got a couple there. This is annual number 1 for Legion of Superheroes. We got ROM number 3. It's a fun little cover. Okay, I got a bunch of GI Joes. It's funny. I just saw somebody else. Remember Porkins had a bunch of the GI Joes in his in one of his recent hauls. So it's kind of funny how that happens, where you see them in somebody's videos, the Fall of the Mutants, where you see them in somebody's videos, and then you just happen upon it in the wild when you're out looking too. So I happened to find some books. I actually, for some reason, I grabbed like 4 or 5 of these. I don't know why, but you'll see a couple more of these as we go along here. Justice Society of America. I think what they do is they'll buy like a huge lot, collections from people. So they'll have like giant runs of things. So for today, for example, they had like giant runs of the GI Joe stuff. Last time I went, it was giant runs of like the Darkness and things like that. So I picked up some of those last time, but that's why there's a lot of GI Joe today. So we have Detective Comics 767 here. That's a cool cover with the red there. McCrae, I'm not too sure who that is. Red Sonja, number 1. X-Man, number 2, part of Age of Apocalypse. Cardiac is in this one here. So it's Ghost Rider and Blaze, number 22. Yeah, there's gonna be like modern stuff, some silver. I got some gold stuff too. One of the oldest comic books that I own. I just put up a picture on my Instagram of that book. So it's from 1957. Here's Fantastic Four, number 207. And I didn't read this story, but I do like that cover. X-23 versus Darkhawk. That's pretty cool, right? Here we have Marvel Super Action. This isn't the Avengers number 32. This is Marvel Super Action 32. It does star the Avengers, though. Here we have Mighty Thor 393. We got Hogun the Grim versus Daredevil. And then we have Thor versus Quicksand. And I think I saw her on one of these other covers here, so we might see her coming up here. But I wonder if she knows Sandman. Justice League America, number 87. You'll see sometimes they have this instead of like a UPC. That's sort of like a second printy sort of thing. So interesting. What if the Avengers lost the Galactic Storm? Operation Galactic Storm. Wonder what would happen. Guess I'll have to read that. This I don't know what it is at all. Dark Angel, number 9. I don't know. Sensational Spider-Man, number 11. The Secret of Gaunt. Kind of looks like Shredder and the Silver Samurai combined. Here we have a Barry Allen story. Flash, number 331, with Carmine Infantino. He's run his last mile. Okay. We got, let's see. We got Demetrios. So, okay. This is AI. I guess that's Avengers Initiative, right? Number 2. New Avengers, number 1. That's a cool cover. I like that. Mike Donato Jr. does some good work. Dark Avengers, number 2. Cool story, cool cover. New Avengers, number 9. This is not for resale, so I think this came in you can see it on the bottom there. I think it came in like a toy pack or something. It does say Hasbro on the inside, so my inclination is to say that it came in a toy pack. So that's Avengers Assemble, number 12. You got Black Widow, what's her face there? Spider-Woman and a Lizard and Clint. Curse of the Spawn. And that's number 4. And it does say Turner. It's not Michael Turner. It's Dwayne Turner. So you can tell. You still put it in the square, but a little bit different. Dark Child Remastered. I already have that one, but you know what? It's all the same $45 when you're filling up a long box. So this book, I don't know what the hell it is, but I grabbed 3 of them. The Destroyer. There's 3. Somehow I ended up with 3. Okay. Then we have Vampirella. This is the Mystery Walk Zero. We got a double of this. This is War Machine, number 12. So somebody will get one of those. Whoever wins my contest. Found a Spawn, number 5, Todd McFarlane. From the last volume, prior to the one we're in now, that's Amazing Spider-Man number 16, Dan Slott's story. Okay, we have some earlier Greg Capullo work. This is Spawn number 89. Doctor Strange, 45. This one's gotta be worth a lot of money, right? This one here is Steel number 1. Reign of Tomorrow, but who knows? We might get some of these people here in some of the upcoming movies. You never know. For DC, don't know what Zach's gonna do. Good old Snyder. Okay, Cloak and Dagger 2, Cloak and Dagger 4. I happen to have 1 and 3, so it's cool to find 2 and 4. We got Dazzler 39, and we have Dazzler 42. They changed over to, see that? Captain America. 41, and then when they went back to him, say, like, hey, let's do Captain America for a few issues. Oh no, wait, they were doing Captain America. No, they were doing Spider-Man. Oh God, and then they changed to Captain America. There we go. Here's 40 for Dazzler. Okay, so we got 39, 40, 41. Okay, there we go. 42. It's because we demanded it. It's the last issue. Wait, we demanded the last issue? Is it that bad? Alright. Mark Spector Moon Knight, number 3. I have one of that. I got a pretty good run on that Mark Spector and the first Moon Knight series, so that's good. We got Rom, number 41. That's Doctor Strange on the cover. Miss Marvel, number 1. Devolution, number 2. We got Justice League Task Force, number 17. That's a cool cover. There's that different looking letterbox again. Cruising through these pretty good here. So, New Warriors, I got that because of Emma Frost on the cover. That's number 10. 94. Superman. Blah. Hercules, number 1. There's a different Hercules, number 1. But I happened to get 2 of those. So somebody lucky is going to get one of those. Wonder who it will be. I like that because it's got Spider-Man on the cover. Sleepwalker, number 3. Quasar, number 50. And then we get Quasar 42 with the Punisher. Get some quantum punishment there. And then we got Quasar 30, Wandering the World of What If. Pretty interesting. Alright, so next I happened to find one of these, which is cool. New Mutants 100. Showcase 95, Supergirl. I like that picture of Supergirl. Here's Moon Knight number 2. Here's one I was just talking about. And then Moon Knight number 4. Yeah, Moon Knight number 4. Spider-Man 2099, number 1. It's Moon Knight, one of his 90 series. They were actually teamed up, Moon Knight, Punisher, and Spider-Man quite a bit around that time. They were pimping him out around the time of the Maximum Carnage. I did get 2 of these, so somebody will get one of those as well. Can you see them, or is my arm in the way? It's AVX Consequences, number 1. This is Tales of the Legion of Superheroes. That's number 349. So somebody might like that. Okay, Suicide Squad 41. Terminators number 2, and then you got different box down there swinging around differently. Vengeance Clandestine, Shang-Chi, New Warrior. Marvel Comics Presents, I guess it is. It's a midnight, I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I think it's Marvel Comics Presents 158. This is interesting. I don't know what it is, but I like it. It's Catalia #1. Just a neat cover with the moon, and then you got the werewolves and stuff. Catalina. Here's one, Darkness 27. I had 28, but not 27. So it's good to have that. X-Force here. This is number 57, I guess, featuring S-Man. No, X-Man. Onslaught is in that. Here's a Young Justice. It's #1 for May of 2000. It's a neat, I think it goes that way. Sins of Youth. I don't know what that means. Sounds a little weird. G.I. Joe #40. Then we got Avengers double size flip magazine. It flips. So we got that side. And then we got, let's flip it, Bendis and Finch doing it. And we got Brubaker on this side. I don't know what that is, but it's interesting. So then we got a guy that goes up against Blink, or a team. And that team is West Coast Avengers from their mini-series. So we have X Factor 53. C&D #1. Conan the Barbarian, the Demon of Dark Alley is fighting. See that thing? Conan 108. Kazar #3. Here's a Moon Knight. Here's #5. Hercules, the Prince of Power, #3. There's #2 for Prince of Power. And here's a #1 for that Prince of Power. So I got a lot of these Hercules. Hercules! Okay. Marvel's greatest comic. It's an iconic cover, but not the original, of course. This is interesting. Cliffhanger. Wildstorm. This is with Chris Bachalo and some other folks. I was wondering if it was Joe Kelly. That's what I was looking at. #1. Steampunk #1. Spawn Wildcats. That's a really cool cover of Spawn. Heard he might be getting his own story. His own movie, I mean. A reboot. Would be cool. Rated R. I think McFarlane was working on that. That script, that is. Here's Action Comics, $5.99. Magneto Dark Seduction, #2. The saga of X-Men's deadliest foe continues here. This looked interesting to me, so I scooped it up. Red Star, #1. Here's a Barbed Wire, #1. Look at that. It looks very 70s, early 80s, doesn't it? Can't pass that up. I mean, come on. Robotech and Voltron. How cool is that? Here's a Nick Fury with Wolverine in there, Dum Dum, and Hydra. Here's more Wolverine with Nick Fury with a bear, wearing a bear. Nick Fury wearing a bear. Here's some more Nick Fury. This is the one right before that one. Guest starring Wolverine. Cool. And then here we got a Avengers World, #1. Pretty neat that. Hickman story. Power Pack. You know, Secret Wars went like all the way back to these early, you know, he's ramping up towards Secret Wars ever since then. That's Power Pack there with Dakota North. I don't know who that is. Will Portacio on that. So I picked this up. Cable #4. And I'm like, that's a little bit heavy. What's going on? So I flipped it over. And I got this here. It's Cable #3. That's first appearance of Weasel, I think, from Deadpool lore. So that's cool to have. X Factor 41. There's somebody named Alchemy, apparently. That's kind of a neat person. I don't know who it is. #35. There's Cole the Conqueror, #2. Strange Tales, featuring Cloak and Dagger and Doctor Strange. And that's 19. So they've been teaming up ever since at least issue #2. Cloak and Dagger and Doctor Strange Tales. Interesting, right? And we got Alpha Flight number 2. I already got number 1. Sensational She-Hulk in her sadder days. G.I. Joe side by side with Destro on 57. There's Sensational Spider-Man number 14. This one's cool. Civil War Flies, no files. Got Deadpool, a little Deadpool appearance up there. Yeah, a lot of people on that cover. G.I. Joe number 40. Superman Unchained. I think I already have that one. Snyder Jim Lee cover. So I'll probably throw that in the contest winning. Same with that. This one I happen to get 2 of. War Machine number 11. I think that FW is for Force Works, which was a team that they were like trying to heavily pimp out at the time, right? Here's number 13 for that story. War Machine's cool, so I figured I'd pick that up. Somebody will apparently get a couple of those in the box. This is the entire Order of Battle. It came as like a pack, issue 1 through 4, so that's pretty neat. Here's issue 4. So there's that. Here is what if Daredevil became an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and also what if Ghost Rider was separated from Johnny Blaze. Fantastic Four 182. Avengers 170. 35-cent price on that. Fantastic Four number 213. Fantastic Four with a silver pony guy. Cowboy silver pony. Fantastic Four 146 with the Thing. Here we got AVX round 6, the regular cover. I got all the variants. There's a lot of like sketches and fade sketch type of thing. So, all right, the non-mutant superhero was Web of Spider-Man 63. Spectacular 164 with the Bug Beetle. 65 for X Factor. This is a pretty neat cover. 47 on X Factor. Then they moved the box onto this side and then flipped it horizontally for some reason. Because normally it's like this. See how it's different? And this was the issue right before. So, wonder why they did that. 46, and then there's 44, 43. 42. Alright. Moving along here, I got a couple more piles. Spawn, this is a cool cover. For number 25. I had, back in the day, I had a whole run of Spawn and ended up selling my collection a long time ago, so I'm trying to get some of that old stuff back and kind of refill out some of those runs. Even if they're not particularly valuable, they're just kind of like, I remember they were just such cool stories, so more of like a sentimentality attachment to it, so that's why I'm picking up a lot of those things. Here's Flash, 3 different Flashes. Barry Allen's back, and they're just all racing. Tarzan, there's number 24. I wonder if he was too late or not. I'm gonna have to read that and find out. Probably he wasn't. Probably got there just in time. Found some Secret Wars. Found number 9. Found number 7. And I found this one here. Number 8. Neat cover. Ghost Rider number 3. Spirits of Vengeance. Little Gotham number 1. With Dustin Nguyen writing. Mighty Thor 398. There's the Stunning Secrets of the Black Pyramid. So that's pretty neat. Here, they flipped them on the side there. I wonder why. Ghost Rider number 1. Hulk. That's kind of beat up. Oh, God. Wow, it's more beat up. That's just a classic Ramita cover. How cool was that? Alright, we got Superman's pal, Yemi Olsen. So we got the Wonder Woman bondage covers that people are picking up now, myself included. And then Big E's recently found a Batman one, but now we can add Superman to that. So check that out. Here we got White Tiger, an appearance of White Tiger and Spectacular Spider-Man. Movie adaptation for Krull. It's the official comics adaptation. Let's not get it twisted. It's the official. Number 1. Then we got Micronauts. I got a few of these. So there's number 15, 13, and that's it. I guess the others are spread out. What is that? Mighty Avengers number 1. Somebody will get one of those because there's 2 of them. Oop, nope, there's 3. It's unavoidable sometimes to get some of these. Billy Tan, Dark Avengers, New Avengers. Like, I tried to get some doubles on purpose for my contest, and that worked out. But, getting some of the other ones, a couple of Ninjaks, just sort of happens, Cruising through, they're in a run, you see like a run of a title or a character, and there's Spidey 296, and, you just throw them in the box and end up with some doubles inevitably. But it's cool. It's cool. I'll figure out something to do with them. Other than the contest, that is. So there's Deadly Hands, number 1 of Kung Fu. Wonder Man, where's he these days? Wonder Man, I wonder. Man. It's annual number 2. That's a pretty neat cover. Ghost Rider. Looks kind of glowy, even though it's not. Here's an oldie. 15-cent cover. It's Blondie from Charlton Comics. We got Legends of the DC Universe, number 12. We're moving along here pretty good, folks, so thanks for sticking with me if you're this far along. I know sometimes it's cool just to kind of like kick back and enjoy the covers and kill off some time. Kind of like I don't know, not quite like meditating, but sort of. Very relaxing, to me anyways. Some of the longer videos. X-Men Adventures number 1. The Thing. Wrestling Vance Astro. So it's not like his first foray these days into the world of Guardians of the Galaxy. I think he's always wanted to do that. So you can see there, he was fighting Vance, who was part of the Guardians at the time. Crazy Phase Punisher on Moon Knight number 36. Star Wars, when it was with Dark Horse, that's The Dark Side, and that's issue number 1. And recently, if you saw, I think my last haul video, I showed some of the Exiles because they had Deadpool appearances. So it jumped around from like 2 to 4 to 6 or whatever, or 2 to 5 to 6, and so I happened to find 3 and 4. So I picked those up just because, it's cool. Like, I got those for the covers, and, for the appearance of the character. But now, when I do that, then I end up sort of fleshing out the run. And, that's the completionist in me. So that's why I got those. I like Mike McCone, too. He was on that book at the time. There's a Cobra Commander in that, like, battle uniform. And then you got Serpento and Baroness there arguing. Didn't like the story, but I like this cover. That's a very cool Batman Beyond right there. That's a cool cover. Special Missions number 3 with the A-Team. Borrowed the wagon from the A-Team, I guess. Captain Atom and Blue Beetle. Friends or foes? I don't know. We're going to have to read that to find out. Alright, I'm going to save these, actually. Oh, you know what? I'll run through these, actually. You got some Star Wars, some of the early Star Wars stuff. That's not Star Wars. Here's a Marvel 2-in-1. The Thing and Angel. Wonder if anyone ever won that shopping spree. Never heard about that. Korak. Edgar Rice Burroughs, son of Tarzan. Then you got Master of Kung Fu, number 102. Micronauts, number 40. Spider-Man. There's that bike. Man, they doing it back then. They're doing it now. We don't like that, people. Take that off the cover. Whether it's a red band on the bottom or an advertisement for Batman versus Superman or a bicycle. We don't want that up there. We want that cover art. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 224 with the Vulture. Here is the first appearance of the stealth armor. See? Don't miss the new stealth armor. Iron Man 152. Hulk. Marvel Superheroes, 104. Featuring the Hulk. Versus the Hulk. See? Then you got Star Wars 51. And 57. Stormtroopers on there. But how'd they get out of order? Dag nabbit. Oh well. I got some more Star Wars coming up to show you, so you'll see that in a minute. But in the meantime, there's another of those three together. The final chapter of the greatest three-way of the year. Marvel, Moon Knight number 21. You got Captain Marvel number 1. Defenders, there you go, there they are. There's Dark Waters, Swift, and all that. Marvel's Greatest, The Thing Enslaved, that's number 73. Robotech, The Macross Saga, as seen on TV. That's a cool cover. I miss that type of artwork. There's yet another one of those damn Hercules number 1s. Avengers World number 20. Here's an oldie from Harvey Comics. Playful Little Audrey. I don't know. I just grabbed it. Here's a Dell Gold Key book. Bugs Bunny. I just grabbed them because they're old. Armageddon Inferno. Legionnaire. That's a cool cover. Spider-Woman number 4. G.I. Joe. There's number 58. Cobra Commander Reborn. It's exciting. He was reborn. Avengers. We got, what is that? 368. JLX, an amalgamation book. Spider-Woman 3. Geez, where do we at? 31. Trying to go. Mighty Thor 392. Mighty Thor 389. Squadron Supreme number 8. I don't know what this is. DC Universe Decisions. There's a Micronauts 34 and a Micronauts Inner Space 12. Something like that. Okay, we're getting there, folks. Superboy number 175. Adventure Comics 453. New Adventures of Superboy 19. Spider-Man with Savage Land, Kazar, Hulk. Have to get the rest of these. It's cool to find that. Man Without Fear, Frank Romita, and JR. This looks familiar. Spider-Man on, or Punisher on Trial? Where have we seen that? Vampirella. This is a cool cover because the blood sort of glows. First appearance of Bishop. Found that one. Incredible Hulk. Number 60. I found Spawn number 1. So that's good to have as well. I got Vampirella number 3. Hide your eyes on that, kids. It's risque. I got actually 2 of these. So somebody will be getting one of those in the contest. Same with this book. Getting that book as well. Here we have Age of Apocalypse, I guess. One shot? I don't know. I got this because it's got Punisher on the cover. Darkhawk 9. Here's New Guardians number 1. How are we doing on time? Oh, jeez. Alright. Night Thrasher number 2. Avengers number 1. Here we go. And I actually got 2 of these. So you'll get one of those as well. Got myself a Michael Turner cover. That's Soulfire from Aspen Studios. Here's like a little ash can thing by Amanda Connor for Vampirella. Mini comic. J. Scott Campbell cover. It's number 2 for G.I. Joe. I have number 1 and some of the others, so that's a cool cover. Gotham Knights number 1. Shadow of the Bat. Okay. Let's see what we got next. Okay. Some Spawn stuff. Early Capullo McFarlane. It's 108. Spawn 83. There's another, there's 21. A little schmeg on it. Batman Devil's Asylum. Number 1. Brian Stelfreeze. Punisher 2099-3. Nick. It's called a Conqueror number 1. Joe Jusko, I think his name is. And a different Call the Conqueror number 1. See? 2 Call the Conquerors, but different covers. Here's a variant for Astonishing. It's neat. I don't know. Little depressed boy number 2. Okay, here's some of the Star Wars ones I wanted to show you. 25, 23. Okay, here we have 19, 35 cents. There's 17, 35 cents. 16, advertising, 35 cents. 15, it's neat, they're fighting out in space. There's 12, 11. At last, beyond the movie, says. Okay, so this is neat. Interesting, I should say. Here's 8 and 9 as well. So if you look, just wanted to point this out to you guys. Down here you got the UPC and the direct, and then the top box is different too. So the ones with the UPC match each other, and then the one where it didn't have the UPC is actually a different corner box. So it's a fun little thing for you. Same with number 7. See, no UPC, got the diamond there. And that's what I found for the Star Wars, so I'm going to have to flush that run out now. Thanks a lot. I don't know what's going on with this cover. There's some tagging going on, and the boxes and the pills, and she's got some gravy coming out of her mouth. I don't know. Here's the Punisher mowing the lawn. X-Men Deadly Genesis, I guess, number 606. Ed Brubaker story. Neat cover. Avengers number 2, Initiative. Cyclops and Phoenix Adventures. Here's X-Men Unlimited number 4. Okay. Conan the King. That's a neat cover. It's number 2. John Woo looking cover there. 38 of G.I. Joe. There's a variant for Axis number 1. And then the regular cover. Here's Incredible Hulk 316. Submariner. Tales to Astonish number 8. Flash 218. I wonder if that's Bruce Wayne. It'd be cool if I owned a comic book that Batman owned. New Gods with Darkseid on the cover. There's Tarzan. Marvel Knights 3. Joe Quesada book. Batman Adventures number, not the right one, number 18. So close. I don't know what that is. It's got Superboy and Girl. I don't know. There's a Bob Layton. Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 3. Jerry Curl's Guy on number 8. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine. We're into the last stack now, so thanks for sticking with me. Kitty Pryde is another one, so somebody can get one of those when they win the contest, that is. Alright. Wolverine and Punisher. I think I might already have that one. West Coast Avengers, number 3. West Coast Avengers Annual, number 4. King Conan, number 4. Team Titans 3. Avengers, that's a neat cover, right? Another Onslaught book. Thunderstrike, that's like a reverse of that classic, Superman cover, right? It's like the reverse of it. Thunderstrike, who is Black Wolf? I don't know, he's like a shape, an outline, white outline guy. That's what I would have called him. Here's that's the one I was talking about, really old book, 1957. I think that's the oldest book I own now, so it's a Dell book. Little Dotland, I don't know. Marvel Saga, it's one of the history things, but I just like the cover with Mary Jane saying her classic, Face It Tiger. I just hit the jackpot line. I already had this, but probably throw that in the contest. Cool cover, snowy story. Kazar number 7, fighting his father. Got X Factor, and I like that because of Mystique on the cover. Then you got Night Thrasher, number 1, quintessential 90s cover. Almost done. Black Bat, that's number 1. I got a ton of the number 1 variants. This is a number 1 variant, number 1 variant, number 1 variant, and then there's number 2. Marvel Fanfare, I got that because of the Doctor Strange cover. And that's cool. Macking on the cover there. Get it, Nightcrawler. Oh, shit. Alright, so last few books here, and then you guys can be on your merry way. Damn it, I keep hitting the cord. Alright, so this one I got doubles of, so it's going in the contest. Uncanny Avengers #1. See, there's 2. And then the latest volume of Uncanny Avengers, I got 2 of as well. So you'll get one of those. Okay. Creatures on the Loose. There's Man-Wolf. More Man-Wolf. Moon Knight fighting Dead Zone. There's Moon Knight with the Demo Goblin. Moon Knight and Moon Shade. And I got 2 of these, so you want one of those too? Throw it in the box. Extreme X-Men. It's a cool cover there, #7. There's Spider-Woman. Let me just put these here. Can you see them? Yeah. Spider-Woman #2. Red Sonja 4. Alright, I just got to finish this up because it's getting pretty long here. G.I. Joe and Transformers in one book. Come on now. I don't know what that is, but it's cool. I also don't know what that is, but it's shiny. Same with that trilogy. G.I. Joe, and it was a Dark Horse. It's 3 or 4. Another one of those J. Scott Campbell covers. And then last but not least, another one of these. There we go. So you got one of those, and I'll probably throw this in there too. So that's what I got for you. Hope you liked it. Let me know what you think down below if you're interested in any of these. Let me know that as well. Feel free to join the contest. Go check out my channel, my page, and watch that video for a chance to enter. You just saw some of the books you might get. So it's been fun. It's been 40 minutes, so have a good day. Going on a trip tomorrow, so I probably won't do my how-to video, which usually comes out on Sundays, until Monday or so. So stay tuned for that. But this is it. This is my LongBox haul, JLSComics, and I will see you guys soon.